Hi guys, I'm PUTSY and welcome back to another weekly vlog. By the way, before we continue on with the video, let's just pretend that my bangs looks okay because I don't know what to do with it. It gets a little bit out of hand currently. It looks a little bit weird, but we'll move past that. It's me trying to be as productive as I can be while struggling with this insufferable pain in my neck and shoulders. It's actually getting a little bit worse, which is kind of concerning, but I'm trying to hold on. I had some Epsom salt bath yesterday on Sunday, which was quite amazing, even though it doesn't necessarily make the pain disappear, but it did ease some of the discomfort a little bit, so I felt a tiny bit better. But yeah, I'm just going to try to balance everything, trying to not injure myself and make it hurt even more, while also trying to be as productive as I can be and read some more books. So before we continue on with the vlog, I'm going to talk about the books that I'm going to read this week. If you watched my last week vlog, you'll know that it was such an amazing week for me in terms of reading, but I didn't manage to finish this book, so this is my top priority for this week. I don't think I will have a hard time for that because now I'm currently on page 248. I'm already halfway through the book. Some crazy thing already start to happen in this one, and I cannot wait to see the final ending, the final battle and everything. And the next books that I think I'm going to read is this one, Amari and the Night Brothers. This is a middle grade fantasy book by B.B. Alston. It's obviously about Amari, and one day her brother went missing and his mysterious jobs could potentially hold a clue. So when she's invited for a trial at the Bureau of Supernatural Affairs, Amari is certain this is her chance to save him. Amari must also compete for a spot against kids who've known this world, this magical world, all their life. We will have mermaids, aliens, magicians, even evil magicians who are threatening the whole supernatural world. And I really want to take this one because I feel like I needed a light, fun, easier to read kind of book after last week because it was a little bit overwhelming. If I push myself to read another heavier fantasy or sad contemporary book, I might get into a reading slump. And this book is a fantasy but has a lot of heavier tone in it because it has a lot of wars and loss and murders and everything. So I truly feel like if I pushed myself to get into another fantasy book or heavier contemporary, I will broke down, and which is why I decided to get into this one. I'm also super excited for Thursday because I'm going to get my first dose of vaccine for COVID, which is super exciting because I've been waiting for the past few months. So now I'm actually just going to do some paperwork that I need to go through for this month. Because it's a boring task, I need some sort of entertainment to help me through it all. So I'm just going to listen to yet another audiobook. Now I currently read, wait, I'm just going to pull the page up because I don't really remember. Oh, I'm currently listening to Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. I think Alice Oseman, if I'm not mistaken, is the author of the Heartstopper graphic novel series, which everyone's been talking about, highly raved about, especially on YouTube. I haven't read those, but I really want to. I don't know exactly Radio Silence is going to be about, but it is another book with some kind of podcast storyline, which kind of reminds me of Sadie. So I'm hoping this will be another great audiobook. I'm currently on chapter 2. I started this yesterday when I was taking a bath, and actually listening to audiobook while taking a bath, it's such a relaxing, almost like meditation kind of thing. Usually I read books or watch YouTube videos or TV series while I take a bath, but I couldn't really concentrate on the relaxation part of it because I kept trying to be alert in case I dropped my phone, my iPad or my book. And also I have pretty bad eyesight, so reading while taking a bath without my glasses or my contact lens is pretty much almost an impossible task. So listening to audiobook is a great way to consume a book while also relaxing on your bath. But now I'm currently on chapter 2. Chapter in this one is quite long, unlike the other two books that I've read so far on audiobook format. This chapter 2 is an hour long, so I'm guessing I will be able to finish chapter 2 while doing this paperwork.
I I know you get lonely. I would never leave your side when you're down and out. Hope you find your life, and I know things they gonna change over time, and it's just a matter of it, 'cause I know we'll be alright. Like I can't stand to be without you. Like there's something in my head saying not to leave without you. Down and out once again. This is just a love story. I've been stressed about our love, that's why my head's hurting. Everything will be alright, just keep your shit burning. Don't let it burn out. Whoa. 1, 2, 3. This shit gets harder every night. I don't wanna be alone. It starts hurting in my brain. But when she's still up on my mind, it's the down and out relationship that hurts me every time. It's the in and out of love, we still have sex like every night. It's the la-di-da-di-da, you tell your pretty white lie. I ain't never met a girl with so much hate in her eyes. I ain't never met a girl that tried to ruin my life. Oh, it's just you and girl, been a both for
So I have another mini weekly haul for you this week. I bought a couple of things. First, from the most random one, this one, I repurchased this. This is my absolute favorite facial cleanser. Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser for face and body for all skin types. I have a very sensitive, acne-prone skin, more towards oily, but sometimes lately it's been getting a little bit dry. This, as the name suggests, very gentle on the skin. It doesn't strip away any natural moisture from your skin. It never caused me any problems, and it's also quite affordable, which is what I like. Second is the Body Shop Body Yogurt. This one in Festive Berry. Body Yogurt from the Body Shop is my absolute favorite type of moisturizer for my skin because I don't like the feeling of body lotion. For me personally, body lotion is a bit too greasy and slip around everywhere. Body butter can be a little bit too heavy for hotter condition, for summer or something like that, but this one feels amazing on the skin. It sinks right into the skin. It has like a thick water consistency, doesn't feel greasy, it doesn't slip around everywhere, it just immediately sinks into the skin. I love that feeling of this. It looks like this, and it also smells amazing. My absolute favorite is actually the banana one, but that one was limited edition from 2019 or 2020, I believe. Oh no, 2019. This one is from 2020, but they sell out and they don't make that anymore because it was limited edition. Besides the banana, I also love the strawberry one, which is the regular edition. This one I bought it because it was on sale, but when I smell this, I freaking love this because I love more of a fruity or sweet kind of scent, and this is in Festive Berry, obviously smells like berries. It's made out of cranberry seed, so obviously it smells like cranberry. I really like it, so much so that I decided to buy another one immediately. I knew I needed to get another backup just in case they ran out again. Obviously they will discontinue it because it's another limited edition. And the last one is I bought a new slippers. This is from Uniqlo and it has Snoopy in it. I don't know if you know what Snoopy is, but I'm not exactly a huge fan of Snoopy, but I really am a huge fan of Uniqlo's slippers. And besides, I also love the material in it. It has this kind of fleece, almost like a very soft towel material or something. The sole is a bit thicker than my previous slippers. I didn't know if I'm going to like this or not, but as soon as I wear this, I actually am obsessed with this because it's so soft and squishy, and it's very comfortable to wear around the house, almost like you're walking on clouds or something. I don't know if that's such an exaggeration or not. With this color, it won't get dirty as fast, so I really like that. And I also enjoy the Snoopy in it, which is kind of such a funny position. I don't know if he was sleeping or he's just tired or something, but he's such a mood. Okay, sorry for the current state of my hair, but I'm just currently getting ready because it's finally the day I'm going to get my first dose of vaccine. I'm not going to do any foundation, makeup or anything like that. Just some necessity to make myself look a little bit more presentable than like I just woke up. You know, just powder. I already put on some skincare sunscreen. I'm also going to put on mascara, filled in my eyebrow a little bit and put on some light lipstick or something like that. I'm also just going to give you a little bit of update on my reading on the current state of me. I'm going to get my vaccine with my mom because my dad is fully vaccinated. I'm also going to get it with one of my cousin, and my uncle will drive us there, which I'm so glad about because my neck and shoulder is currently actually getting a little bit worse. It's much more painful than usual. I felt like I always talked about it in videos. Sounds like I'm always complaining, but I honestly feel like whatever, okay, it is what it is. Now, since it's been a few months, it's getting a little bit worse. I feel like it's starting to really irks me. I don't know, it's starting to mess up with my state of mind, especially because there's a lot of things I want to do with, you know, I really want to be way more consistent with my YouTube videos, with uploading. Maybe upload like 2 videos a week, but I can't really do that because I cannot sit and edit videos consistently for hours and hours like I used to. I also want to do this, want to do that. Like, I have a lot of things in mind that I want to do, but I can't really do that. But then again, what else can I do? I'm hoping we can actually go to see a doctor and get some therapy in it or something. I'm just hoping that I can get some solution. It's also very frustrating in terms of driving because I really do love driving. I usually can drive for hours and hours and not really feel tired, but with my current state, I really can't drive for a long period of time. I tried, so which is why I'm really glad that my uncle will come with us so he can drive us. But enough with that. The other thing that I cannot really see. The other thing that I want to talk about is my progress with my books. I haven't it's a little bit slow this week, maybe because I really pushed myself a little bit too much last week. Now I feel like I'm in a little bit of a slump. Well, not really a slump, but I felt like I really need to take it slow as well. So I haven't been able to read like a lot of pages a day, but I'm still trying to read every single day. So I haven't been able to finish A Sky Beyond the Storm. I'm actually on page 410 now, so I have around 100 or 110 pages left. I'm kind of hoping I can finish this today, but if not, at least tomorrow. We're at the very last stretch of the book and we're going to go into the very last like battle or some sort. No, I don't think I will be able to put the book down. I think I won't have trouble finishing them soon. And I haven't been able to read Amari because I really want to finish this first before I get into that, mainly because I'm not really in the mood to read multiple books at once. My audiobook, Radio Silence, I haven't been able to continue on with that one as well because I'm currently focusing on editing videos and all of that, so I cannot really listen to audiobook while I edit videos, obviously, but I think I will be able to once we get to the weekend. By the way, this is my current favorite lipstick at the moment, Colourpop Luxe lipstick in Velvet Blur finish in CA Love. I don't know if they still have this because Colourpop just keeps releasing and discontinuing products. Like, it's very natural. It looks matte but also very light and soft. It's like it has kind of like a powdery finish, which I really like, but it stays put quite well. And I also love the color. It looks kind of like Your Lips But Better kind of lipstick. So I'm going to film a sit-down video, which is why I look more put together than usual during this entire video. But I thought I would just give you a little bit of update on my vaccine, but also so that I can have an outro. So my vaccine, I didn't have any side effect whatsoever. I know some people can have some minor headaches, a bit of fever or something like that, but I honestly didn't have any kind of issues whatsoever. Like any other vaccine, it stings a little bit and a little bit painful for like a couple minutes, but afterward it felt like nothing. I don't know if it's also a side effect, maybe I was just imagining it, but because I have a lot of pain around my neck and shoulder, it's kind of intensifies the pain a little bit for a couple of hours there. So yeah, nothing major. And also this book, I finally have finished this. I'm in love. I love this series so much, and I'm also glad because I thought this book is better than the third one. It was such a great conclusion to the whole series. It has such a bittersweet ending. Kind of wanna cry. So many tragic sad things happen, but I also felt satisfied overall with the ending. And I'm also going to read you some of the lines that I found was really emotional, that I really like from this book. I'm not going to mention the character's name just because I thought it would give the story away a little bit. How do we trust our happiness? How do we go on if we don't know if it will be taken away? And the other character said, I do not think the answer is in words, love. I think it is in living, in finding joy, however small, in every day. We'll struggle to trust happiness at first, perhaps, but we can trust ourselves to reach for it always. And remember, where there is life, there is hope. So that's about this book. And my updates on Amari started this morning, and I'm already on page 40, I believe. It's such a great start to the book. I thought this book was such a wholesome, whimsical, magical book. It gave me kind of a similar vibe to Harry Potter, but it's more like a supernatural world more than magical world, because magician in this world are treated as illegal and the villain and the bad guys. I honestly think it's such an amazing middle grade book. I don't know why not a lot of people talk about this. Like, I heard more about Nevermore and obviously Harry Potter, way more than this one. Hopefully the rest of it will be as amazing, but there are some weird things about this book, like some of the words are kind of missing. I don't know if there's something happened there between the edit. In few pages there are always a word or two missing, so the sentences sounds really odd. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but that already happened quite a few times within the 40 pages, so maybe that's intentional. Kind of weird. If you know anything about that, let me know. But yeah, I just enjoy making vlogs currently, which is why I filmed it. So hopefully at least one of you out there found this also as entertaining as I make them. And don't forget to subscribe down below if you want to. That will help my channel a lot. And lastly, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope I can see you in another video. Bye guys.